All right, hi, why don't you introduce yourself first?
Sure, Tom Keith-Welsh, Senior Director for Digital Health and Innovation Strategy at GSK.
All right, and I'm Eric Weisberg. I'm Global Chief Creative Officer at Havas Health Network. So you head up innovation at GSK. Obviously, this is your sweet spot.
Absolutely.
What impressed you this year that you want to bring home?
Well, I think looking at the specific track around digital health has been really interesting, and seeing the breadth and depth of technology and innovation that is being developed still at its very early stages in the space has been really interesting. Now, if I'm being honest, to quote someone else, it's a bit of a hot mess in terms of ecosystems and environments.
Yeah.
But I think, if you look at the way that these things develop, the integration and the things that really change people's behaviors and has impacts on their lives are going to be the ones that win out.
Yeah.
Now, and there's no way of predicting that right now, but there's an awful lot to think about, from very low-tech items coming from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation through to an AI-enabled cat litter tray, which slightly blows my mind.
Yes, it's crazy. Crazy stuff. So we live in a time where every brand is a health brand, where consumer brands are becoming health brands, where health brands are becoming consumer brands. What do you think that means for GSK and its products?
Well, it certainly widens the number of partners that we want to talk to. And again, we're really interested in what is changing things for patients. And so the ones that really have an impact, that integrate, that have a great customer experience, are the ones that are really going to catch our attention.
Yeah.
And so, as I say, that space is still up for grabs, and obviously varies depending on the patient groups we're looking at, the products we're looking at, the diseases we're trying to help, and the populations that are going to be impacted by this technology.
Yeah, I think you bring up an important thing about, and you head up strategy, so this has got to be key to what you think of. The customer experience in the consumer brands is ahead of the B2B space, and I think we're quickly seeing the expectations from physicians, from payers, from the lot, that they are going to have consumer level experience.
Absolutely, and that's been historically something that the pharma and life sciences industry has had to challenge with, but I don't see any reason why we shouldn't have those expectations, and it's certainly something I've been pushing for personally for a long time. And as you start to see the bleeding of the edges between smart home technology, we've seen Withings with their smart mirrors to be able to do full health assessments at home, OnMed providing cabins in remote and underserved communities to do basic health checks quickly, easily and cheaply. There's a huge amount of opportunity here. We'll see where that ends up, but certainly from our perspective, there's a lot to think about, but we're always very focused on the, what's the impact for patients that we serve.
Sure. Well, have a great CES. It was great meeting you.
Likewise.
And have a good trip home.
Great, thanks very much indeed.